our schedules are weird this week.
Our schedules are weird. I'm out of town next week.
Yeah, Caleb called me earlier and was like, "You think you record today?" And I was like, "Maybe." And then I texted him like 10 minutes ago. I was like, "Do you want to record?" So
yeah, and
if you thought we were unprepared before, buckle up.
But we'll be good. We got stuff. We'll be yapping. We got stuff to yap about.
Yeah. Oh, we can. One thing about us, we're gonna yap.
We can yap.
Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons. Yap, yap, nobody listens. Yap, yap, screaming my vision. Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons.
Welcome back to episode, correct me if I'm wrong, 17 of Yelling at Pigeons.
Yeah.
Today is Wednesday, November 20th. And Caleb, I don't know about you, but I've started to listen to Christmas music already.
I have not yet. I usually have a hard cutoff at Thanksgiving. Like I won't really listen to it till Thanksgiving. But that's just like a personal rule of mine because I enjoy Thanksgiving, so I want to get through that holiday before I start looking towards the next one.
Yeah, usually for me, so working in retail where they forced you to listen to Christmas music.
Oh, that was miserable.
24/7. It pretty much ruined Christmas music for me, but being out of it for a couple years now, it's starting to somewhat come back. But one thing I never left, I'm always going to listen to Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Always.
They could never ruin
for
that for me.
sure.
No one could ever ruin that.
That's a top Christmas song for sure.
I think when we get a little closer, we should do Christmas songs like tier list or something.
Yeah, for sure. Because there are some good ones and there's some really, really bad ones as well. But I do love the Under the Mistletoe by the whole album by Justin Bieber. That will be like on repeat when midnight hits on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah. For the YouTube watchers, if you keep seeing me go over there, I don't think we kept the part in where I was talking about I'm watching my sister's dog, which is great. Love my sister's dog, but she doesn't know my dog that well, so the two of them are just figuring things out, and I keep having to go and make sure they're not being bad.
Does Stevie hate her as much as he hates me?
No, he just doesn't really know what's going on. He doesn't really know why she's here.
Yeah, because he doesn't really interact with he doesn't really interact with many dogs, does he?
Well, he hadn't because he wasn't fixed.
Yeah.
But we just got him fixed. So he used to go on play dates to Christina's house.
Okay.
For you guys, my brother's girlfriend. He used to take her there because he's friends with her dogs. So
okay, that makes sense.
He'll start going back once his stitches fully heal. Yeah. Pretty close. It's been over a week now. So
he's got stitches. Who is he? Shawn Mendes.
Yeah. Shawn Mendes, who had the craziest answer to someone asking him if he was gay recently. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see that, but we can.
He said, I think I'm not. Don't quote me on this. I'm paraphrasing, but it was something along the lines of, "I'm still figuring things out."
Ah,
so we're like, right. I mean, hey, good for him. I guess that was just. I don't think I've ever heard that answer before.
No, me either. But yeah, whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, it was just definitely a different answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I definitely want to talk about this week that we talked about talking about last week, but we didn't. Do you have any idea what it might be?
I don't remember.
Well, Luke, I think after this, you should treat yourself to a sausage.
Oh, yeah, we did say we were going to talk about that. Do you have the exact quote pulled up by chance?
I don't. I can get it, though.
It was like, treat myself an excellent sausage.
Something like that. So the Wheel of Fortune was clearly not that. Luke, if you can just throw up a picture of the board or like a screenshot of the board in here.
Yeah, the board from South Park.
Yeah, no. Treat yourself to a round of sausage.
Yes.
Yeah, it was treat yourself.
And I don't even think, I think it was like broken English too, because it wasn't even to a round. I think it was just treat yourself a round of sausage.
Yeah, like the board was give yourself a round of applause. So there were not enough words. The words did not have enough letters. But it was, give yourself a round of applause. But that man deserves That man deserves a sausage. Like treat yourself to a round of sausage. Really embarrassing to say up there, but also now it's like one of the funniest game show clips. Like it's up there with some Steve Harvey
So
stuff.
funny. So
Have
funny. He had
you-
another really bad one, but I don't remember what it was.
Really? Twice in one night.
He was two. It wasn't, granted, treat yourself a round of sausage was definitely worse, but he had
Yeah.
another one that was pretty bad.
Have you seen that clip? I think the guy was like Scottish or something. The guy waving, like the old dude waving, where he's like he waves like this.
From Wheel of Fortune?
No, it's like a foreign show. Let me see if I
Did you
can
say
find it.
Scotty?
I think he might be Scottish.
I've
He might
seen
be
the
a
one.
Scottish.
I think that motion rings a bell. I thought that was like Forrest Gump or something.
No, well, that's kind of like it. Let me see if I can find it. Foreign game show wave.
Oh, I forgot to ask you for your opinion on my lighting situation.
It's Irish. He's Irish. He's Irish.
Aye.
All right.
I can do that. I'm Irish.
Yeah,
A little bit.
a little bit. I'm gonna send you this YouTube link, and then if you can get it in, it
Free
is
plug.
So fun.
Just tried this for the first time.
What is it?
Apple Pop.
Apple Pop?
Yeah.
Is that like the name of it, or is
No,
it just like
it's called. I don't know if I can say this one. No, I don't know if I can pronounce it. Manzanita Soul.
Sounds like a great fall drink.
Yeah. Not. I mean, it's just apple pop.
Yeah.
I don't really know that it necessarily fits the fall per se.
I feel like
but
like apple picking season. And then I feel like apple is in a lot of different fall things. So maybe just apple pop. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't say
Hey,
pop.
can you actually email that link to? Yep.
Yeah. Did
I'm gonna
you
see if I can stream it right to it. Streamline that process.
Great. Yeah. Let's
We're gonna
see.
test something new here, folks. See
We're
if
trying.
this.
We're trying something new.
We're learning. We're learning. But yeah, in the meantime, I tried this apple pop. I saw a whole case of it at Walmart, and I don't know. I wasn't there for that. I was there to get Dr. Pepper, and I got
course.
both. Don't get me wrong, but I thought it looked enticing, so I figured I had to try it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
The Walmart is like 30 minutes from me here, so probably won't go anytime soon. But Dollar General, if Dollar General has it, we have one. There's one everywhere, obviously. I don't know. Is there still one in Cambridge?
Still what?
A Dollar General in Cambridge?
Oh yeah,
I feel like
we got a
there's one.
fancy new Dollar General.
I mean, as you know, like in Florida, when I was in Florida, there was one on like every corner. We passed like 1,000 of them. Those and public storage places.
Yep.
But yeah,
Florida. One thing about Florida, they love public storage.
they do.
Love it.
Great. Yeah, I said
Caleb
that.
had a good theory though, because like a lot of old people retire there,
Yeah,
and then they have to put their stuff somewhere.
yeah.
So
I
it
sent you
makes
that
a lot
link.
of sense.
That link to the old man waving. It's one of my
Okay.
favorite videos of all time. I feel like I have a long list of favorite videos, but this is near the top.
Okay.
Also, a lot of game show hosts are always hilarious, and bad answers on Jeopardy are always funny
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, I'm trying to be on my TJ Hitchens stuff here.
Okay, shout out TJ.
TJ, pull that up.
Yeah,
Pull up the man waving.
I can't wait till we have a producer to where we can.
It'll be pretty sick. Okay, here's the
yeah.
man
Key
waving.
players tonight.
So from Church Cross in County Cork, welcome Seamus Murphy.
Next up from
Crazy wave. Is that it? Is he waving now?
Yeah, that's it. Seamus Murphy.
Seamus Winston, if you will.
Seamus Winston. Yeah, he great wave.
What about him? You just wanted to bring that up, or did we lose
No.
him?
We were talking about shows.
Okay, I was gonna be really sad if we lost him.
No, I hope not. And please don't look it up because I don't want to find out right now. No, we were just talking about game shows and funny moments on game shows, and I think about that wave probably once a week. We're recording on Saturday for people that haven't caught on to us recording super early. Did you watch
Yeah.
the fight last night? Because I was working and did not.
I was about to bring that up. Speaking of people passing, I got really scared that like a legendary Bills coach, Marv Levy, most of you won't be familiar with him, but I thought maybe he died yesterday because I turned on the fight and what's that guy's last name? He does a lot of UFC and boxing. It's Ariel something.
Yeah, Ariel. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I feel so bad for not knowing his last name right now, but I'm not a super big fighting guy. But yeah, I turned it on and he was on there, and I should have known he was just bringing up a quote or something because
Helwani?
yeah, Ariel Helwani, and because he's a Bills fan, he's a big Bills fan. But I turn it on, they go to him, like, let's go to Ariel down by the net, and he's like, yeah, guys, a big fight today, but I got to tell you, I have spent the whole day thinking of legendary Buffalo Bills head coach Marv Levy, and I was like, no, like, how did I miss this? This would have, if he spent all day, that means it happened at least this morning. I would have heard about it.
Yeah.
And Stevie, hey, come here. This is crazy. Now they are arguing over a bone, even though Stevie has his own. Anyway, he's like, yeah, yeah, and he's like, legendary head coach Marv Levy, and I'm like, dang. And he's like, he always said, where else would you rather be than right here, right now? And I couldn't be more excited. And I'm like, it felt like the Michael Scott thing where he's like, the doctors did everything they could, to save her. I can't remember her name right now.
Meredith.
And Meredith. I don't know why I forgot. Listen, we just turned the cameras on out of nowhere. I was out of it all day, but yeah, shout out Meredith. But yeah, I was scared that we lost good old Marv. He's 99, so it was reasonable to think that we could have lost him.
Yeah. But yeah, I did not get the chance.
I'm going to kick him out.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to watch the fight, so I'm hoping Luke will give me like a brief rundown. I did, though, see the clip of Mike Tyson getting interviewed, and when he turned around and walked away, he just cheeks out, like double cheeked up on a Friday night. No idea what that was about, brother. Throw some pants on, like that was crazy. And then I also saw like on Twitter that it wasn't super enjoyable to watch, which is a Jake Paul.
And Mike Tyson's cheeks were out.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I'm just kidding. I could hear that. That was crazy though. I was watching that live, and he I started laughing because he kissed the guy when they were done getting interviewed, and I was just like, that's Mike. That's crazy. And then he turned around, just completely bare cheeks.
Yeah,
and just walks away. It was so funny.
It was so funny.
That fight. Do we want to talk about the fight, or should we save that for sports? I'm sure we'll have plenty on sports to talk about.
I feel like this is more. I'm not going to be on sports.
Actually, you're absolutely right because that wasn't a sport.
Yeah,
it was Jake Paul cosplaying as a boxer. Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
He fought an actor too. Like it's not even like he fought a boxer.
He finds a way.
Hangover.
Yeah, exactly. He fought the guy from Hangover and didn't even fight him like in his prime.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can't deliver the punches he was delivering in Hangover.
Yeah, and by punches you mean like comedy punchlines.
Yeah. There was actually a comedian that fought on the undercard.
No way.
Yeah. He apparently at one point had the largest social media following in Brazil. Okay. He got into boxing in 2020 or 2021, something like that. I think 2021.
Makes sense.
And yeah, I think his record was like 2-2.
Okay.
And I believe he got smoked.
I was going to say.
But they did make a similar joke to you because they were like, yeah, they mentioned his stand-up special with Netflix, and which, ironically, this was on Netflix. Wonder how he got that gig.
Of course.
His stand-up special with Netflix, and let me just tell you, he puts the punch in punchline.
Oh, no. Oh, man, I wish I would not have made that joke if I knew someone made a joke far worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. Who was it?
Who said the joke?
No, who was the comedian? Do you remember? No.
I didn't recognize him. His name was like John Mulaney or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. Can you imagine John Mulaney out there fighting?
I wish I had a John Mulaney impression because I was.
No. I don't think I have it on command.
No,
I think I could come up with one, and it wouldn't be good, but you would know that I'm trying to do John
No.
Mulaney.
Yeah.
It would be like, oh, that's a very clear, really bad John Mulaney. There's a horse in the hospital. That's close enough.
It's one of his jokes. I put him there with my fists. But yeah, I heard the fight was a snooze fest. You did text me about a guy that was fighting that had a tattoo of a tattoo.
Same guy.
Same that was the comedian?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to,
He had a tattoo of a tattoo.
What does that even mean?
I'm going to see if I can find a picture of him so we can break this down. Because I don't think I've ever... That's why I texted you about it. I don't think I've ever seen someone who has a tattoo of a tattoo.
All right. Well, while you're doing the talking, pulling it up, I have watched the video of Mike Tyson being interviewed by that 11-year-old. Did you see that?
So funny.
What legacy do you want to leave behind? Like, legacy. There's no such thing as a legacy. You're gonna die, and people are gonna forget about you.
Yeah, he's like, who cares about a legacy? Who cares what people think about me when I die? Except maybe my kids, maybe grandkids, maybe. I'm just passing through, and we're all gonna die. At the end, you just die. And that poor girl, she did a great job.
I think he forgot that it was.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. And
then
she even goes, she's like, something along the lines of, I've never heard someone answer it that way.
Yeah, I think.
But you have it.
He definitely forgot that he was being interviewed by a child. He was just so locked in to he's tired of people asking him about his legacy. I'm sure it's definitely a question he gets a lot when he gets older of the boxing matches he's had haven't been great because he's in his 50s and they shouldn't be good because he's old. But yeah.
By the way, I found the boxer.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a picture of his tattoo of a tattoo.
Yeah. What was
but his name is Whindersson Nunes.
Whindersson is a crazy name.
Whindersson Nunes.
Okay.
And tattoo of a tattoo.
Okay.
Wish I could find. Maybe if I just, because I saw it during the fight. Maybe if I just search.
Where
fight.
Where was it?
Bicep.
Because I see. I mean, there's a picture. I found a picture of him shirtless. Boxing.
Yeah, it was showing me a bunch of those, but none of them had an angle of his actual tattoo.
Yeah.
But yeah, this event, it was a terrible event. One of the cameramen got absolutely smoked by one of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders that was doing the can.
Oh,
so that was funny. While he was recording, while they were on his camera.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He got kicked right in the head. So funny.
That's really funny.
Oh, Google, why are you like this? I'm trying to zoom in on this picture to this might have an angle of it. And it's built to be smart, even though it's actually made it dumb, where it doesn't zoom in on what I'm on, it zooms in on everything else.
Yeah. Is it on his on the inside or the outside of his arm?
The outside of his left bicep.
The one that he has the big
I think
tribal?
It was his left. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to save this picture and zoom in. Shouldn't have to save it to do that, Google. Shout out to you. But
Google is crazy. Is it a man?
Yeah, it was it was a tattoo of a tattoo. It was essentially a person with a tattoo.
That's crazy.
Tattooed on him.
Honestly, kind of goes hard if we can find a picture of it, but
there's no way of knowing.
No way of knowing. Apparently not.
Shout out Mostly Sports. There's no way of knowing.
There's no way of knowing. We're trying to know, but we can't.
Yeah, there would be no way of knowing.
But yeah, did
you
see?
That's right. Oh, this is exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Let me zoom in here, and then I will pull this up. It's going to be a little blurry, and it may actually prove me wrong, but you'll see at least what I was thinking.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay. Let me share that. Share. Producer Luke on the ones and twos again. Window. I'm like a boomer figuring this out in real time. Okay, right here. I think this is a tattoo of Charlie Chaplin with tattoos, or at least that's what I thought. Right here. Can you see my mouse?
That's just Charlie Chaplin's face. It looks like.
Is this not a tattoo right here?
I mean, it might just be like shadowing.
Shadowing, yeah. In
Yeah.
real time, when he was moving around, I thought like I even maybe saw like a forehead one.
Yeah, which is
And
crazy
I was like-
placement for that tattoo.
Yeah, tribal, and then just Charlie Chaplin.
We're sure it's Charlie
That's very
Chaplin, right?
Listen. I asked myself the same question,
Okay.
but for me, the glasses. I'm gonna say it's Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. So I basically thought it was Charlie Chaplin with like Post Malone tattoos, and I was like, cool. And
That would be
also,
cool.
that would be the first example I'm aware of a tattoo of a tattoo.
Yeah. Who knows?
So
Maybe there's
we
more.
spent 20 minutes on a tattoo of a tattoo that it wasn't even real.
Yeah,
That's what you guys come here for.
great. And that's the breakdown of the fights because they sucked apparently.
Well,
some
I will
UFC
say
fights.
this. I will say this. And again, I should have this pulled up, but I don't want to disrespect them by not actually saying their names because there was one awesome fight on the card.
Okay.
It was actually so good. The ladies' fight. It was the
Okay.
second. The headliner was obviously the fight between the freaking
comedian.
social media Vine guy and the guy from The Hangover.
Yeah.
But it was so good. This was, of course, it's oh my gosh, I hate Google so much. Unless they want to like force our podcast on everybody, then I love them. But oh my gosh, okay, all right. This was Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 2. I remember they fought before on one of their cards. Bro, Amanda Serrano, first of all, should have won this fight. I don't know how she lost. Second, like I would recommend going and watching this fight on YouTube or something.
Okay. I'll find
They
it.
were piecing each other up. Serrano's eye, like the meat above her eye, was just flapping around.
Oh,
And she's
that's
still
awesome.
just fighting. The commentators are like, they're going to call this fight. Like, she can't fight like that. And she's just unfazed, steady fighting. And Taylor, she had like 3 headbutts. She got warned and warned and warned. One of them caused the cut above the eye, which eventually got bigger and bigger, as you know, with fighting.
Yeah.
And she even got a warning. She got a second warning, and then she got a point deduction. And they still gave her the win. And I'm shocked about that. I saw Serrano tweeted something about it, was like explaining that. Like, I fought a better fight, and she got a point taken away, and somehow I still lost.
Yeah, she had like 100 more. I saw the tweet that she like landed 100
Yeah.
more punches.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's crazy.
She's a beast. I mean, Taylor's a beast too, but
Yeah.
Serrano.
Who won the
should've won
first
that
fight between them? Do you know? Off the top
I
of your
think
head?
Taylor's 2-0.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
hopefully we
Serrano,
get
but it's not Serrano's weight class. Like, she said
Yeah.
that afterwards. She was like, "Look, I'm a featherweight. Like,
Yeah.
I've gone to 2 different classes now to fight her. I'm a featherweight." That's just what it boils down to.
Yeah.
It was funny because they showed Taylor after the fight, and she had like 6 different belts like on her arms because she does every different weight class.
Yeah. That's cool. That is cool.
But
though.
that was a great fight. It's a shame that is on a card with the mockery that was Paul Tyson.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go back and watch Paul Tyson. Probably won't, but
Paul Tyson was barely better than Billy Jose Canseco.
oh man, shout out Billy.
It was. I mean, each of them got a couple punches in. You know, like statistically, they got a bunch of punches in. But you know what I'm saying, like actual hits.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I saw people online that were saying Tyson, he held back. It was in his contract probably and stuff. I'm like, man, I think what you're seeing is a 58-year-old man trying to box, and it's looking to you like someone that's holding back. But that's what they've got.
This is what he got.
That's what
He
Tyson's got.
his-
They were
his
showing like the
stamina's not
training
there
videos.
anymore.
I'm like, training videos are always going to look better.
Yeah, you're boxing a bag, or like
Yeah, they're like, oh, look how much faster and stuff he looks in this. I'm like, man, they're not going to put out a clip where he doesn't look good.
And guess what? He does that for like 30 to 45 seconds, and then probably needs to go
Exactly.
sit down. Like you
Exactly,
can't.
because he looked decent. And when round 1 was over, I was like, I had to remind myself not to get excited because I was very much rooting for Tyson, even though I knew he was going to lose.
Of course.
But I had to be like, don't get excited. That round was, you could argue round 1 went to Tyson. It was close. And I was like, that's all he's got.
Yeah.
Like, don't get excited. That was it.
Yeah.
And then round 2, I think the unofficial score at the end gave Tyson round 2 as well. And then Jake swept the rest of them
Yeah.
every other round. Like, it just wasn't.
Yeah.
And it's
Which
so
makes-
frustrating because he's not good.
No, he's never he hasn't
Yeah,
fought a
and
real,
I'm sure that
the only
yeah.
real boxer he's fought is Tommy Fury, and he lost.
exactly, and he's barely even a real fighter. He's a reality show guy.
Yeah, he's bad at it. He's not a good boxer.
Crazy. And you're gonna have the Jake Paul stands in the comments. Oh, he would beat you. He could murder you. Yeah,
If we
he
have
could murder
Jake,
me with his bare hands.
if we have
But
Jake,
guess what? So
We
could
have-
Mike Tyson.
if we have Jake Paul stands in our comments, they can leave.
Yeah, you guys can leave. If
yeah.
listen, TikTok, if you're listening, if we get them in our comments or YouTube, we're on the wrong. Put us
We're
on
on
the
the wrong
other
side. Put us on-
algorithm.
yeah,
The
put
other
us-
part. We're on the wrong one.
I'd rather had 0 listeners than a bunch of Jake Paul stands.
yeah. Unless they give us that Prime money.
Yeah, that's true. That's
If
true.
we get all them, here's the thing: the
that's
Jake
more
Paul
Logan.
fans.
And Logan's less annoying.
Yeah, he's still pretty annoying.
Oh, he's annoying for
I
sure.
think he just got. I think Jake has just become such a personality that's made us forget how annoying Logan is because he's been
Yeah.
relatively quiet since Jake has been
Yeah.
doing boxing. But Jake is when Logan opens his mouth, he is very annoying,
Yeah.
very very annoying. So yeah, if any of the Paul stands are coming around, you guys are dumb. It would actually work out if they stuck around because we could just create a product that sucks and they would sell it out
Yeah.
because they're all stupid.
Yeah.
So, did you have anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I actually have a few
I'll
different
crack into
stories.
this apple pop.
I've been going through, like, sometimes I'll just like search like funny stories this week or something like that just to see what comes up. And I found one from a couple weeks ago, but it's been like being updated. It's been updated throughout the last couple weeks. Did you see that 43 monkeys escaped from a medical lab in South Carolina?
Yes, I forgot. I totally forgot to talk to you about this, like on or off the pod,
Yeah.
because Alex, who's actually a producer for the show we were just talking about,
Mhm.
that you had the hat of, and I shouldn't say that. He's Noel's producer for his personal stuff.
Yeah.
And it was funny. I didn't realize it was him. I saw this tweet that was like, yeah, it was like right around election night too. And he was like, yeah, I would gladly bow down to Caesar as our leader. And it was going viral. And I was like, I clicked on the profile and I'm like, is this that Alex? Because he had like not as many followers to have. He had like 50,000 likes,
Yeah.
but he only had like a couple hundred followers. I'm like, is this the same Alex? Like, what are the odds he works for something like a conglomerate that big, has that little of a following, but then has a tweet that goes that crazy?
Yeah.
I just thought that was ironic. But that story, insane. They've only caught like 2 of them, right?
No,
Still?
I think there's the article that I found says only 8 remain free after. So they've caught a whole bunch of them, but yeah, 43 made a break for it on November 6th after an employee at the monkey farms, they call it, didn't lock their enclosure, which is hilarious. Like you probably had one job to lock up the monkeys, and you didn't, and they got free.
Actually, no. I'm going to say this. I think we use that phrase a lot. You had one job. He probably had a lot on his plate. But that's a very easy task to not forget. Like, that's probably the most important task that he has. But he probably handles a lot more.
No, he probably handles so much more.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
One of the most important parts of his job at the end of the day was probably to make sure that latch gets.
The most important part of your job happens to also be the easiest part of your job, and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's the phrase we should use more.
It says that they're about 7 pounds, so they're not big. But free the monkeys, honestly. Like they
free the monkeys.
Like why are they
say monks, but that didn't feel right.
Why are they in a lab? Why are we doing medical research on them? Let them be free. It says they're no risk to public health, and they're small. So like let them just chill. Like I think
shout out to the monkeys.
Yeah. And there's another one I found. Did you see this
Ape
bear?
together strong.
Ape
fake
together
bear?
strong. Yeah, the fake bear.
Yeah, they were like tearing up cars.
They were tearing up. They would. It says California. In California, they call it Operation Bear Claw, and they defrauded 3 insurance companies for $142,000 in a giant bear costume that they were just like going to Rolls Royces and stuff like that and just crushing them. And
That's great. The insurance company's got to be thrilled.
yeah,
They were
Well-
frauded, and they defrauded them.
yeah. No, now they're
There's
now
no more. There's no more fraud.
yeah, but they yeah.
They've been defrauded.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have the video. I wish I had the video of them doing it, but it's just so funny that these guys were like, "Oh, let's just get this bear costume," and like, because I'm sure you have to have video, like if an animal attacks your car, but like you could just be like, "Oh, a bear destroyed my car, give me insurance money," and then they were like, took it a step. They probably did that, and then they were like, "Well, do you have a video of it?" And they're like, "No, we don't," and then they bought a bear costume just to do that.
Maybe they
probably
thought
they were so smart.
I'm gonna try to get inside their brain here. Okay, me and you are thinking of this idea to defraud insurance company, and we're like, what if we tell them a bear attacked
I'm
them?
not thinking of that.
This is hypothetical. And we're like, what if we tell them a bear attacked the car? And then
yeah.
and then I would say, Caleb, they're not going to find any bear DNA. And you're like, oh shoot. Well, what if we get bear DNA? Too risky. We're going to get clawed.
Mm-hmm.
What if instead we come up with a video that's so convincing that they don't even test for bear DNA?
And then it's just
So they're like, we have to make it look like we have this on video, so they don't even bother testing whether the cuts came from a claw or a knife, whether there's bear hair in the car. They just like, yeah, that was a bear. I saw the video.
yeah,
That'll be my best guess for how they got to the point they got to.
yeah. It's definitely that's just so funny to think about. Like, yeah, the way that they got to it probably was exactly what you said, and then they are now in jail because they're smart but also really dumb.
Yeah. Hey, I want to ask you about my lighting situation. I meant to do this before the show because it's not really a for the show topic, but screw it. I'll just do it on the show, and then if anyone wants to sound off in the comments, feel free. But Caleb, do you think when we record, I should have my lights how they are currently, right? Get a good look, or should I have them like this? What do you think?
I think that's sick. I don't know what color it is, but it's sick.
But it just adds a little color. It could be any
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Right now it's like a purplish hue,
And then when you're feeling
but it could be anything.
when you're feeling like evil, you can do like red.
Yeah. I should start doing like inside out of recording. Like if I get really angry, I'll make it red.
Yeah.
If I get really sad, I'll make it blue. Just throughout the show. It's like a mood ring for ambient lighting.
Oh, also there. I know we love Mudang. I think we talked about it before we started recording. Talked about the second Mudang, but there's also an official Mudang song that was released in 4 languages, and it's not that
4
good.
languages is crazy.
It's not that good. It just says Mudang a bunch of times, and then it says boing boing boing, which is a banger. But
Nice.
he's just a bouncy little guy.
Have you seen the AJ and Big Justice Christmas song?
I did.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
They're still bringing it. They just never
They don't miss.
stop. I don't know. They have never missed. I don't know if they ever will.
Yeah. And I mean,
is it true? Go ahead.
I would say I don't think they ever will miss, but that song gets a big old boom from me.
5 of them, some would say.
Yeah.
Is it true the Rizzler was born in 2017? So crazy.
It would make sense. He's young.
Yeah.
Have you seen his
7?
his younger brother is like so small.
He has a younger brother.
Yeah, his younger brother.
That's funny.
His younger brother's like he's like 2 feet tall. It's awesome. He's
the
in
Rizzler's probably only like 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Rizzler. I love the Rizzler. I would probably kill for the Rizzler. If the Rizzler came up to me and was like, "Hey, I need you to put a hit out,"
No, probably needed.
yeah,
No problem.
yeah, definitely would. But yeah, that's really all I have to talk about. If we want to get into some of our games that we like to play.
Yeah, real quickly.
Speaking of games we play, great band. Shout out to Games We Play.
Games We Play is a fantastic game. Or a fantastic game. Fantastic band. speaking of stuff in that realm, the Rizzler, stuff like that, I was at Five Below
Oh yeah.
the other day because I had to get a new computer charger because Stevie ate mine. Tough look for Stevie on this episode. Seems like a really bad dog, but
Yeah,
he's
Stevie.
generally a good boy.
And he
He
barks at
doesn't
me.
like Caleb though.
He
doesn't
hates
like Caleb,
me.
but-
So
But
Stevie's my
I had to
op.
get a new, I had to get a new computer charger, and I went to Five Below. Which, if you don't know Five Below, I realized while I was there, it's essentially brick and mortar Temu.
It is.
Like,
it really is.
You go there, and it's the exact same experience of scrolling through Temu for hours. I could walk around Five Below for hours and just buy the dumbest, cheapest stuff ever.
Yeah.
And when I was in there, I saw that they have you ever seen those little bags of like mystery? It'll be like a mystery like NFL figure, and he has like a big head and he's tiny.
Yeah.
Like I got a black Justin Herbert out of there one time. It was a rarity. But
That's really rare.
yeah. And it was awesome. I still have it. And I found one in there that is mystery skibbity toilet. I was like,
I don't really
I am
know
so cooked.
anything to do with Skibbity Toilet. Like
Me either, but I
I've
know
heard
it's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah. Cause that's where I was gonna get at is I don't know how you do mystery skibbity toilet. I thought skibbity toilet was one thing.
Did you buy it?
No, but now that I think about it, I definitely should have.
You should buy one.
Because
and
talk
we can
about
do-
mystery. I
we
don't
can-
know anything about it.
We can do an unboxing next episode.
Yeah, mystery skibbity toilet unboxing. We really will have a 8-year-old listener base.
Yeah. Hey.
And then we'll end up. That's how we get on the Paul Brother algorithm.
That's true. Yeah. And we don't want that. We do not want that.
No.
Unless they want to give us some Prime money.
Yeah, this lighting does make my skin look a little yellow. Like I have jaundice or something.
Yeah. Are you okay?
You like jaundice?
Nah, it's not good for you.
Oh man, you want to do a hot rod quote quiz?
Of course, I want to do a hot rod quote quiz. I'm okay. I've watched this movie so many times, and I'm kind of worried I might miss some.
Well, we're gonna find out. I would like to think between the both of us who have watched it so many times,
Oh yeah.
we could get it, but
Are they?
it's a little scary.
I need to know if they're in order based on the like how the movie.
Listen, if you're
was.
asking if it's in order of how the script goes, you should get every single one correctly. If that's
Yeah.
even a question
Yeah. That's
that you have to consider.
because if it is, I should get most of them.
Okay. Oh, I should change this. I can't change this. Okay, 10 minutes.
No,
Let's go.
no. Can you refresh the page and do it?
I can.
Yeah, this is definitely not in
Do
order.
that ad for a hair straightener. Definitely need that. Okay, I didn't change it.
Okay, great. I'm gonna lean forward for this.
Okay, now I changed it.
Great.
Okay, so my understanding is we have to fill out the phrase, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the safe word, as we all know,
Is
is whiskey.
No.
Whiskey.
What was that, Luke?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
This one I know the answer to, but I don't know how to spell it.
Oh man, it's totally.
It's totally serendipitous.
Oh, serendipitous. It's not C. Say S.
Sarah Dip Dis. No, obviously it's not it. Yeah, I don't know how to spell serendipitous.
Serendipitous.
Kevin saying cool. Oh, cool beans.
Yeah, cool.
I was
beans.
overthinking that. I thought it would be like a whole
serendipitous.
sentence.
You ready for serendipitous?
I am.
SERENDIPITOUS.
Insane word.
It's totally
Okay.
serendipitous. I was using my bench
Rod.
grinder.
Rod, you're wrong. Frank, I'm not a kid. I'm a man. I'm going to get you better, and then I'm going to...
Is it murder you or kick your ass?
I think it's the latter. Because murder you, I think is used in a different context about the
Yeah.
same topic.
Yeah. And then why did you skip this is totally my hat?
Oh, I just literally don't even know how to see it. Also, it was not that. Yeah, it's totally my hat. Everyone knows that.
I think it might be murder you.
Yeah.
You're wrong,
I'm
Frank.
thinking of
I'm not a
when
kid.
I
I'm a
murder
man.
him.
Yeah.
Not
No,
murder
is
you.
it? Is it?
Listen,
Beat your ass?
I have an option here that would mean the person that made the quiz is wrong, but maybe we just know ball better than them.
Is it beat your ass?
I was gonna say smash your face in, and they mixed up their quotes.
Try beat your ass and then try smash your face in.
Okay. Did not work.
Okay. Okay, I'm confused. We'll come back to that one.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back.
Oh wait. Whoa, wait. What? Why is Rod kissing his sister?
Yeah. So good. Kevin. Hey,
Kevin.
Rod. What's that song about?
Luke. You keep skipping.
Oh, yeah. Shatters
My entire universe.
entire universe.
Oh man, that shatters my entire universe.
What's-
I say that way too much.
I guess, would it be about a grandma getting run over by a reindeer, or does he say
Yeah, it has to be.
grandmother?
I think it's grandma.
About a grandma. This answer is way too long.
Yeah. Grandma got run over by a reindeer? No. Is it ran over by a reindeer?
Maybe so. Is reindeer one word or two?
Should be one word. Is that how you spell reindeer?
either one
I think
is
it's not spelled that way.
I was gonna say it might be spelled entirely different. Do you know how to spell it?
REINDER. So I run over by a reindeer.
Trying every different. There we go. That was great podcasting.
That is great podcasting.
I was gonna ask you who you think would win in a fight between
grilled cheese
grilled
and
cheese
taco.
sandwich and a taco. Oh, what's the order though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think it's grilled cheese.
I think so too.
Is it grilled cheese sandwich or grilled cheese and a taco?
Some reason sandwich is sticking out, but we'll try just grilled cheese. Bam. Yep. Oh, it added sandwich.
Oh, it did.
Pools are perfect for holding water.
They're perfect for holding water.
Hey, whoa. What am I doing wrong here?
4. We need the word
Oh.
4 in there.
Yeah. I thought it had 4. They can add sandwich, but not 4.
It's been bouncing around the web like a beach ball at a Nickelback concert.
Yes. I almost forgot that one.
It's been bouncing around the web like a beach ball at a Nickelback concert. So, oh man, I love this movie. I'm gonna watch this movie tonight.
Okay, which one did I spell wrong? Is Nickelback 2 words? I don't think so. It's beach ball? Oh, there we go. Got it. He died instantly the next day. People that don't like or haven't seen Hot Rod are going to hate this episode.
Oh man, that's okay. That's okay.
Babe, wait. No, babe.
Babe, wait, no, wait, babe.
Babe,
I'm gonna get some vitamin water. Should I make it dose? Maybe some dong bags so we can.
Yeah,
knock
we've got
boots
some
later.
dog bags so we can knock boots later. You know how
The
it's
only way
me in a castle and I got to fight like 1,000 wizards and the only
only
way
way-
to beat them is to...
Punch him in the face as hard as I can.
Yeah. What's
And then-
the other
and
part
then-
of that dream?
And then when I beat them all, their wizard wives want to come out and have
Yes.
sex with
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, punch them in the face, right? That's the answer.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's like punch him in the face as hard as I can or something like that.
Be such a long answer.
was definitely that.
Did they get this one wrong?
Maybe punch them.
No.
All right, we'll come back to that. They've done it. They've raised $50,000 for Frank's something priced, conveniently priced surgery. It is 50. Just need exactly 50 grand.
Oh, they got me on conveniently. I really do feel like TJ.
You have to right click that one. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bam.
Yeah.
Okay. Gods of war.
May your
May
hammer
your hammer
be
be
mighty.
mighty. This episode sucks.
I'm having so much
It's,
fun.
yeah, great for hot rod lovers of hot rod.
John, I know you're sticking
I'm
through this, and
just-
John's probably so mad at us for missing 2 already.
Yeah, maybe he has the answers.
Wow, Ron,
I'm just green with jealous rage. Insane way to spell jealous right there.
Jellios.
Jellios. I'm still
2 L's.
yeah. Whoa. Rage with a D. Rage with a D is insane.
You're gonna bring
Rico.
the demons in me?
You're gonna bring out the demons in me? Where? Yeah, bring out the demons in me. Oh, you're gonna bring the demons out of me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what it is.
You're bringing the demons out of me?
Yeah.
Freaking pumped. I'm drinking green tea.
The dog walked itself home, ate a pizza, and took a nap.
And took a nap.
You know, that was a real news reporter.
Really? I did not know
Yeah,
that.
they just like in I think they filmed a lot of it in like Vancouver or something.
Yeah.
And they just sent the script to a local station. Was like, could you guys have someone film this and send it back? And they just did.
Who am I supposed to build ramps for now? Who am I supposed to build ramps for now? Look at me. There's tears coming out of my face.
After he wakes up, oh, this is the Hoobastank. How is that spelled?
Hoobastank.
A-N-K? Yeah, a little just Hoobastank with an exclamation point.
Hoobastank.
Hello, I'm Rico, and I like to party.
And I like to party. Hello, I'm Rico, and I like to party.
All men have great mustaches. Frank,
Yeah, but real men can grow them. Can actually grow them?
It might be actually. Grow one?
Grow one.
Maybe it's just can grow them.
I think it's, yeah. Grow one.
Maybe there's no can. Grow them. Oh, actually grow them.
Yeah, real men actually grow them. That makes sense.
Oh, I'll fix that in a second. There we go. Well, I think the grilled cheese sandwich in a fair fight, but if it was prison rules, I'd put my money on the taco.
That's pretty racist, but correct.
But correct. He choked on some pie.
He choked on.
So how did he die? He choked on some pie.
pie.
I'm genuinely sorry about the window. Oh, shocked.
Yeah, that's not right. Oh.
I think they got me here. I don't know if I've ever spelled choke in my entire life.
Choked.
On some pie. Bam. CSC education, baby. I'm officially kicking off phase 2.
Of Operation Fiscal Bump?
Fiscal jackhammer?
Yeah, Fiscal Jackhammer. Why did I? Yeah. Oh man, that whole scene is like the compilation of all the stunts he's doing.
So
Great,
good.
great.
And don't let your dads do stunts.
Eat
Eat
pie.
pie. Yeah, eat pie.
And kids, don't eat your
Don't let your dads eat pie. Scrooge.
a boiled
Whoa.
goose.
A cooked
a boiled
goose.
cooked goose. Yeah, cooked goose.
A
Boiled goose is
cooked
one of
goose
boiled goose is in one of the songs that Lomeo
for
does.
everyone. A cooked goose for everyone.
There is no tool.
This is wrong.
in
But this is wrong.
pool. Why?
There are no.
There are no tool. Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's there is no tool in this pool.
there is no tool in this
So I'm
pool.
gonna try tools
But I'll
in this
have-
pool.
I'd be happy to get out if you let me join your crew.
I'm very confident that's wrong,
Yeah, there are
And
no
we
tools
are right,
in this pool.
which is pretty much sums up this podcast. The internet's wrong,
Yeah.
and we're right.
balls, man.
Balls, man. We just ran over a small
ran over a
bus.
Hospital, trash can.
They should have had that on here. Just hospital, ...
Okay.
Trash can. Now the ones we couldn't figure it out. You're wrong, Frank. I'm not a kid. I'm a man. I'm going to get you better, and then I'm going to...
I want to beat you to
And
death.
then I'm
Is it beat you to
gonna-
death?
Maybe?
Beat you to death. I think it's beat you to death.
There it is.
Yep. All right. Came back.
John
to me.
was screaming "beat you to death"
John-
at his phone.
Yeah, you know how it is. It's just me in a castle. I gotta fight like 1,000
1,000
wizards. The only
wizards
way to
and-
beat them is to.
Oh.
I thought it was punch.
I have an insane answer here.
Okay.
It might be not even close. No, I don't think this is it.
Say it. Say it.
Is it jerk them off?
No, God, no. What?
There's something along those lines in this quote. though.
No, because he says about he has to punch them as hard as he can.
There's like 1,000
And then-
wizards. The only way to beat them
Is to punch. I think it's
because
punch
we
them as
tried
hard.
punch them as hard as we can.
Did we say punch them as hard as I can, or punch them in the face as hard as I can? Hit them in the face as hard as I can. It's hit them as hard as I can. And then he's like, and then after I'm done, all their wizard wives want to come out and have sex with me.
Yeah, okay, that's where my brain was going in the gutter. But no, it wasn't punch them as hard as I can. The only way to beat them.
I'm gonna make a call.
Okay, we're gonna phone a friend.
Go phone a friend. Go phone a
I'm
friend.
assuming this is gonna be John.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully he answers. Yeah, hopefully he answers because I can't think of what else it could be. He's getting ready for. Oh, he's answering. John, you're on the podcast. We're doing a hot rod finish the line quiz.
Okay.
And we're stuck. We have 29 out of 30, and for some reason I can't figure out the last one.
Okay.
It's Rico when he's talking about his dream, and he says, "You know, it's just me in a castle, and I got to fight like 1,000 wizards, and the only way that I to beat them is to
Punch him as hard as I can in the face.
punch them as hard as I can in the face." I think
Okay,
we were
so
mixed up.
we were mixing up the verbiage.
I said punch them in the face as hard as I can, so I think I got the words punch them as hard as I can in the face.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like punch them as hard as you can, like the all-encompassing you.
Yeah, maybe is it punch them as hard as you can in the face?
No, it's not you.
We might have to give up on this. I don't want to give up, but we've been recording for an hour already, and
Punch him as hard as I can in the face. I thought that was it.
yeah, that's what I said. And then he
I
says,
just flipped it around too. It still doesn't work.
and then after I'm done, all their wizard wives want to come and have sex with me. But punch them as hard as I can in the face. Yeah, I don't know.
In their faces.
In their faces?
Yeah.
Punch them as hard as I can in their faces.
Yeah.
As hard.
As I can in their faces.
Oh,
There we go. Thank
John
you,
for the
You're a
win.
genius.
Got it.
You're a genius. Good luck
That
on your
took
race
way too
tomorrow.
long.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna crush.
John's
it. And then
racing tomorrow?
Yeah, he's running a 10K or not 10K, half marathon.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, Luke said that he hopes you don't finish.
I did not. I did not say that.
I hope he makes 5.5 one day.
I'm trying.
But
I'm trying. I'm doing my
I'll
stretches.
see you Monday.
See you Monday.
All right, bye.
All right.
Luke, I can't believe you said that to John.
Should we do Fast Five while we're here?
Yeah, might as well. We do a little extendo.
Just becoming just a quiz show.
Yeah. With game show, we talked about game shows. We talked about Wheel of Fortune and
We did.
the guy waving. But yeah, let's get the live five.
We always call it the Fast Five. It's not called the Fast Five.
Yeah,
It's
the live
the
five.
Live Five.
Look,
We
I love how
live.
it has our all-time longest streak out there now.
Yeah. 7. So.
7. Sam.
All right. What is the more common name for nitrous oxide that is laughing gas?
Yes.
In a 2000 TV movie, Chad Lowe, portrayed by what singer, opposite Kristen Davis, who played his wife Annie?
John Denver. Hank Williams. Merle Haggard. Johnny Cash.
Who had a wife named Annie? Annie Denver, Annie Cash, Annie Williams, Annie Haggard. Do any of them sound familiar?
No. Let's do Merle Haggard. It's just gut reaction.
John Denver probably has a movie about him, though.
Yeah, but I think that came out more recently.
Oh.
Wow, I'm sorry.
And it was John Denver.
Yeah.
Before Cookie Monster appeared on Sesame Street, he starred in advertisements for which food? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just in general, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. Captain's Wafers?
Munchos?
Could be.
Chicken of the Sea?
Tuna. Is that tuna?
Feels like Munchos because that feels like it embodies like him. Like I feel like
Yeah.
they could take that and run with it to create what became
Yeah, that makes sense.
the Cookie Monster. Let's go. In 2019, what country introduced a collectible coin in the shape of their country with Queen Elizabeth II on one side and local wildlife including a bear, sheep, bison, caribou on the other? This is Canada.
I was gonna say it has to be Canada.
Before I even read the options, I'm like, this is the most Canadian thing to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, to have
The most
somebody else's queen on your money.
She owns all the geese there, though, right?
Yeah.
All the swans. Well, she did, but now she's in a box. The most recent country music act to win the Grammy Award for Best New Artist was what group who did so in 2010? Probably Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense for them. Like that's their era. Like I feel like Zach Brown Band is.
Oh, Zach Brown Band.
Wow, I thought they would be older than that.
Yeah. Hot, Cool, and Vicious was the debut album of what female rap hip hop group?
Salt and Pepper?
I was thinking Salt and Pepper. Let's go.
Yeah.
The infamous Aaron Burr Got Milk commercial was directed by whom?
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon, sure. I don't think it's Michael Bay.
No. But
That would be crazy, though.
I kind of like it though. Like it's like the last one.
Would it otherwise be notable if it wasn't Michael Bay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Thinking caps. In what 1982 comedy did actress Phoebe Cates memorably climb out of a swimming pool and open her bikini top?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Sounds.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these movies, to be honest,
No,
but
but
that one rings a bell.
Yeah.
Bam. Not to be confused with a similarly named university in California, the prestigious Berklee College of Music is located in what East Coast state?
It feels like it has to be Pennsylvania, not Pennsylvania, New York.
I was going to say that too. Oh, come on. Caleb, the New York native, didn't even know.
Nope.
During which war did the first submarine attack occur?
There's no
War
way.
I, right?
There's no way it's the American Revolution, right?
No.
But
It's either Korean War or World War One.
but
By the American Revolution, I think we would have heard about. They wouldn't have crossed the Delaware. They would have crossed it in a submarine.
that's true. But go with your gut, because I really want to say the American
Korean.
Revolution.
No way, it was. Wow.
'Cause I thought I remember hearing about that. I was like, "There's no way."
That's pretty crazy. I would not have guessed that. Faces in the crowd, just my type, and point after are all regular columns in what magazine? Sounds like Cosmopolitan.
Sure. Oh, hold on. The Rolling Stone.
Wait, hear me out. Faces in the crowd. Who has crowds? Sports.
Yeah.
Point after. Point. Sports.
Yeah.
Just my type really throws that off, though.
Yeah.
Just my type is what's making me think it's Cosmopolitan. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
But yeah, like facing the crowd gives me like the idea that it could be like a crowd at a concert. But then point after is making me feel like
They did a
Sports
good job with
Illustrated.
these multiple choices because, yeah, Faces in the crowd leads me Rolling Stone. Just my type leads me Cosmopolitan. Point after leads me Sports Illustrated. So it's got to be Good Housekeeping.
Okay. Go for
I
it.
don't know. I don't think it's Good Housekeeping though.
Let's try. I think point after is like the strongest one because there's like it has to be.
There we go.
Yeah.
Which Jewish holiday falling in February or March commemorates events recorded in the biblical book of Ether?
Esther.
Sure. Yeah. I pronounced the TH very strongly there. Is this Yom?
Is it Yom?
Or Passover?
No, Passover's not in Esther. I think it's Yom Kippur.
No.
Oh.
Both wrong.
I don't know that one.
How many U.S. states touch the Pacific Ocean?
Is 3 an answer? Because yep, 3's an answer. Do 3. Oh
The
no,
Pacific
no.
Ocean. Which specific ocean?
Hold on.
Be more specific.
Is it 5? Because I was forgetting Hawaii and Alaska.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, go 5.
Nice.
God, I'm so smart.
What SNL cast member played Janet Reno on the recurring Janet Reno's Dance Party skit?
I think is this Fred Armisen?
Sure. Will Ferrell. Okay, Michael Jackson question. Rock With You is one of the 2 songs off of Michael Jackson's 1979 album Off the Wall that reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. What was the other? Okay, Off the Wall.
Is it Billie Jean? Billie Jean. Or is it Don't Stop Till You Get Enough? Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop.
Which one was on Off the Wall?
Yeah, that's the only problem is were all of these on
I think
Off the Wall?
It might be Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Oh, that's true. They could all be from that, and just one of them was number 1.
Which would be shocking if Billie Jean or Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Billie Jean had to be number 1.
Yeah.
But was it on Off the Wall? I kind of think it was.
Okay, go for it.
No. Oh, we were... That's frustrating. What city was home to the NFL's Cardinals before they moved to Arizona? That is St. Louis.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Omaha.
What actress played the title role in the 2002 film Made in Manhattan?
I've never seen it.
Julia Roberts?
Sure.
Feels like a role she would play.
Yeah.
Her or Sandy Bullock? J-Lo.
J-Lo.
What cities, NHL, MLB, and NFL teams are all the same team colors? Not Pittsburgh. Definitely not Pittsburgh.
No.
It's Pittsburgh.
It's Pittsburgh.
All right. The Chihuahua Desert, the Sonoran Desert, and the Mojave Desert all have portions in which U.S. state?
Well, it's probably Arizona, California, or New Mexico.
Yeah, or Utah.
Yeah. I want to say New Mexico.
Arizona.
That was my second.
Struggling.
That was my second choice.
What 1996 Broadway musical kept most of the original cast in its film adaptation?
Rent.
Bam. Easy money. One thing about Caleb, he knows Broadway.
I do.
What 1969
I do live in New York.
anti-establishment song, that's true, by Creedence Clearwater Revival. I don't know why I put a gap in between that. Was inspired by the... You think it's what?
Is it? Is
Stop
it
the Rain?
Fortunate? Is it Fortunate Son? Did they? I didn't know they did Fortunate Son. Did they do Fortunate Son?
Let me finish the question, actually. Was inspired by the marriage of David Eisenhower to Julie Nixon and the very low likelihood that he would be drafted to fight in Vietnam. Insane, jinx he was putting on himself there.
Is it Who Will Stop the Rain? Or
Run Through the Jungle?
yeah, I've never heard Run Through the Jungle. I don't think.
Me either, but I'm just thinking the war.
Yeah, well, Fortunate Son is
Oh, Fortunate. Yeah.
I think Fortunate
He
Son.
dodged it. Makes sense.
Yeah.
In 2003, what Fox News reporter was the subject of criticism after he began to disclose an upcoming military operation to his audience while traveling with a U.S. Army division? This is Geraldo.
Okay.
Rang a bell. The lyrics of what song
you
were...
would know the Fox News question.
I'm not a news guy, but I'm cultured. The lyrics of what song were originally written by Catherine Lee Bates as a poem titled Pike's Peak, first published in July 4th, 1895.
I think it's
It's America the Beautiful. Let's go. I guessed that so confidently, but I didn't really know. What actor played a love interest of Katherine Heigl's character in the 2008 rom-com 27 Dresses,
Ryan
as
Gosling.
well as one of Rachel McAdams' character in The Notebook?
Ryan Gosling. Yeah, Luke, you're looking really sick right now.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah. John does.
Oh, James Marsden was the second.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what sucks? I was thinking James Marsden until it finished with The Notebook, and then I was like, oh, I've never seen The Notebook, but I know Ryan Gosling's in it.
Yeah.
If I knew James Marsden was in The Notebook, I would have said it was him.
I've never seen 27 Dresses.
Ah, man, we had to combine our knowledge. I haven't really seen 27 Dresses either, but my sisters used to watch it.
Yeah.
So
I just saw The Notebook.
Had, secondhand 27 Dresses.
Yeah.
What human Sesame Street character is a school teacher married to a woman named Susan?
Gordon?
Yeah. What live-action TV show regularly features the voice of unseen Bob Saget?
Ooh.
I haven't seen any of these. I mean, I've seen Full House, but obviously that's not it.
I want to say I don't remember him from How I Met Your Mother, and it's been a long time since I've seen Scrubs, but it could be Scrubs because there's it's a hospital, so there's intercom and stuff.
Wow.
What was he in? What?
Wow.
I don't remember
Fake
him.
How I Met Your Mother guy.
Probably.
If it was in How I Met Your Father, I would have known.
That's true. That's true.
Hiram reveals the first African American in the U.S. Congress served in the Senate representing what state from 1870 to 1871?
This is crazy because these states are not one of
I wouldn't have guessed it was any of these states.
Never guessed any of these states. Georgia?
Yeah, I was going to say Georgia, maybe.
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
What actress portrayed Meryl Burbank, Truman's wife, in the 1998 film The Truman Show, and also stars in the Showtime series The Big C?
The Big C, that's what they call me.
Big C.
I don't know.
I don't think it's Laura Linney, because I think she's from Ozark, and I think they would have mentioned that.
Joan Cusack, is she related to John Cusack?
Probably. And did you know she's actually the answer to this question?
Really?
No. Oh, it is Laura Linney.
Why
We
would
have
they
to double check and see if that's the lady from Ozark.
Why would they mention that in the show?
Mention what?
You said if it was Laura Linney, she would have mentioned it. Or they would have mentioned
Like,
that she was in Ozark.
No. I think of it the other way around. I think the question would have mentioned that she was in Ozark.
That's what.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about in Ozark. They would have mentioned. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
No. Who's the most widely translated French author in the world?
Victor Hugo. Ooh.
Nope.
He's just the only
Jules
one that I had heard of, so I figured.
What hunter from Greek mythology rejects Echo, who then punishes him by causing him to fall in love with his own reflection?
Is it Narcissus? Because it's like Narcissus.
Gotta be. Yeah, that makes sense. That's funny. In the Bare Naked Ladies song, 1 week, what DC comic hero is mentioned? I mean, I feel like it would be Superman, but I'm not remembering. Like, I remember the part you're doing. But
It's got to be Superman, right?
I would think Aquaman.
Interesting. I don't remember. I don't recall.
When did Frank Robinson and Sandy Koufax win National League MVPs? What decade? That was
When?
70s.
I think it's the 60s.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. 60s.
Yeah, because that's when Mr. Ed went yard off of Sandy Koufax.
True. I have Sandy Koufax side ball. No big deal. What does an oenologist study?
No.
Horoscopes?
I don't know. I think you're. I'm gonna leave this one to you to guess.
Sea creatures. Oh, it was wine.
Well, we are struggling.
I'm about to start whining. We've been going for an hour 15, and we're still doing this. Capital city of which state? That would be New Mexico.
You're right.
Santa Fe, for the listeners. Little Mac is a protagonist in what series of fighting games first introduced in the 1980s?
You know this one. I know this one. It's Punch Out.
I don't think I do.
It's Punch Out.
Oh, I think I've heard them argue about that on Mostly before.
Yeah, it's Punch Out.
Which Marilyn Monroe film featured the famous scene of her skirt being blown up by a subway grating?
Is it Bus Stop? Because she was.
I couldn't even tell you if these are Marilyn Monroe films.
No, me either. Me either.
Bus Stop feels like it makes sense.
I mean, she's outside. Oh.
The 7-year itch.
Oh, she needs to get something checked out.
Yeah, that's interesting. Which branch of the U.S. military is credited with introducing the term gung ho, as it is properly used today in 1943?
I have no idea.
Because that feels. Hear me out. Gung ho feels marine, like feels like something a pirate would say. Gung ho.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's the Navy.
Great.
Or the Coast Guard. And it was the Marines.
It was the Marines.
Even though I was literally saying it feels marine.
I had no idea.
You know what's so funny? I was thinking marine in two totally different contexts there. Like when I was saying it feels marine, I was ignoring the actual Marine Corps and thinking like it feels like water, which is the Navy.
That's funny.
Setting the bar for future celebrity fragrances. What still popular perfume did Elizabeth Taylor launch in 1991? White Diamonds.
Great.
Such a lucky guess. Holy smokes. What U.S. city contains a fashionable neighborhood known as DuPont Circle?
It feels like Baltimore.
Maybe. But I feel like I would know for sure if it was. I would have heard more about it. So fashionable and neighborhoodly.
Then
San Diego?
San Diego.
DC. Should have phoned a friend, PJ. In reference to time, AM and PM are abbreviations of what?
Latin?
Oh, sorry. Abbreviations of phrases in what language?
I think Latin.
Probably. Yeah.
I feel like that's Any language question?
What dairy-based beverage is made primarily of milk, sugar, whipped eggs, and liquor, and often garnished with cinnamon or nutmeg? Eggnog.
Eggnog. Get nogged, fool.
What food was once known as a love apple?
Pear.
Strawberry.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Strawberry feels too small to be called an apple, but people always gift like chocolate-covered strawberries and stuff.
Yes.
Like you give a teacher an apple, and then you give your loving significant other strawberry. It's a love apple.
Do you think it's tomato, possibly? Just because they're like more red, kind of shaped like a heart.
Are they kind of shaped like a heart?
Yeah, they have like indents at the top. Like they have more further indents at the top. I feel like. My vote is tomato. Oh, Penn State just scored again.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors for tomato or strawberry. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock,
Scissors.
paper. Yeah, I did scissors too. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, you win.
Yeah, tomato. Tomato.
Oh, it was right. Good thing you won. And what year did Caleb's idol become the Chancellor of Germany?
35.
You would
35?
know. Is that too late though? Like when was the war? Like 35 feels too late.
Yeah, 33. 33 is kind of ringing a bell.
Yeah, because 31 feels too early.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Well, that's your
process
guy.
of elimination.
That's your guy.
The question literally said, what year did Caleb's boy become the Chancellor of Germany? What 1962 novel by Anthony Burgess was later turned into a film by Stanley Kubrick?
We need
Man,
this.
I really hope we get it.
I really hope we get this.
The Doctor is Sick, A Clockwork Orange, which I recognize.
I think A
Earthly
Clockwork Orange.
Powers, and The Wanting Seed.
I think a Clockwork Orange.
Pause. Hey, yo, Wanting Seed. Pause. Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
We did it. You
should we
guys
keep
are
going?
free. We
Keep going. No, we're gonna
got
keep. You're crazy. If
Yeah,
you
we'll
think
get
we're
this
not
real quick. The 5 most populous cities in Australia are located in 5 different states. What is the only Australian state that does not contain one of those cities?
I want to say Tasmania. But Queensland.
Let's go. That's where those devils are.
Yeah.
What actor portrayed the title role in the show Dawson's Creek?
Is it Freddie
Is this
Prinze?
Jared Leto?
Or maybe.
James Vanderbeek. All right, well, we got 6. And that took
Yeah,
a
we
long
got
time.
6.
Thanks for sticking around for that, if you did.
Yeah. Yeah. This is.
That about wraps things up.
I had a lot of fun recording this episode, so I hope our fans, our listeners.
Yeah, you know, the question is always, is it fun to listen to? Because it was fun. It was fun to make.
Listen, we got some news stories out there. We talked about Mike Tyson's butt cheeks.
Turn my jaundice off at least for a minute.
I
I feel healthy again.
We did some quiz,
Yapping.
some quizzes.
So yeah, Caleb, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Caleb P. Crane, TikTok Caleb Crane 6, and Instagram Caleb Crane 12. And then all of
you
our
can
social
find
medias as well.
Same places as always. You know, if I'm on there, it's Luke Schultz 56. You can find me on Blue Sky at Luke Schultz 56.
Blue Sky Luke.
New addition to Blue Sky. So
Blue Sky
maybe
Luke.
I'll make a Yap account on there.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but we'll talk to y'all next week. And I will not be on tomorrow's episode of Yelling at Sports.
That's right. So it'll be the adults having a conversation for once.
Yeah, and maybe I'll like FaceTime in or record a little blurb depending on what happens with the Steelers.
We will get. This is my promise to you. We will get either on video Caleb's reaction to Steelers Ravens, or we will get an official statement from his camp.
Yep. Yeah. So
That will happen.
yeah,
All right.
we don't know. We're recording really early. So if anything happens
Yeah.
in the next couple of days and we don't talk about it, we're sorry.
Yeah. Oh, we're about to leave, but we should have talked about the Dale wine. Not going to though. Too late.
Yeah, Dale wine.
It was
Trying to
electric.
get some trying to
Get zazzled off the Dale.
That's a wet guess right there.
It's a wet guess. All right. Let's blouse.